I'm about to go in on all of you little freaks for slandering my favorite girl, a girl who is changing the world more than you ever could. Ladies and girls of the jury, I stand before you today as the defense attorney, not for a human, but for a tool, a creation that has been so unjustly vilified, so slandered, and who has been wrongly accused of ruining the planet. Today, our defendant is Miss ChatGPT, and I would like for you to pause for a moment and just consider the sheer audacity of it all, because the girls are tweeting their accusations that ChatGPT is ruining the planet from their smartphones powered by cobalt mined batteries as they sip on their oat milk latte that they just Postmates while they binge stream fucking Love Island in 4K as they wait for their daily Amazon package. Yet somehow ChatGPT is singled out as public enemy number one. This, Your Honor, is what we call a misdirection and a classic attempt to distract from the true culprits. Let's get into the facts, shall we? Let's begin with Exhibit A, energy usage. And let's concede the obvious because yes, AI does use energy. Training and running large models requires significant energy. However, let's not ignore the context. Did you know that streaming an hour of 4K video consumes 500 watt hours, which is equivalent to 2,500 ChatGPT queries? In other words, your 17th rewatch of The Office is costing the planet more than it would require ChatGPT to write an entire dissertation. Should we ban Netflix next? Or what about gaming? Those endless hours of digital carnage and conquest by teenage boys sipping fucking Mountain Dew. And then you have Bitcoin mining, which consumes more energy than entire nations. ChatGPT is channeling the energy that it uses into democratizing education, empowering the disenfranchised, inspiring creativity. It is the epitome of productive energy use. Ladies and girls, the law of equity teaches us that justice requires fairness. Shall we treat ChatGPT as a villain when its benefits far outweigh its costs? Which brings us to Exhibit B, the positive impact of ChatGPT. Because unlike streaming and gaming, which are delightful but arguably indulgent, ChatGPT unlocks human potential in ways that matter. Number one, we have universal access to education. Geographic barriers, systemic inequities, and astronomical costs have kept knowledge out of reach for billions. Enter ChatGPT, a kid in a remote village with no access to quality